Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are starting The Mandalorian, and I do know a few things about this series. It just went up on Disney+. It stars Pedro Pascal, aka Oberyn Martell, and I know that this takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi, so this is after the Empire falls, but before the rise of the First Order. And yeah, that's pretty much all I know. I haven't watched any of the previews, because I knew I was going to be watching this series no matter what. And yeah, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. And let's get started. I like this instrument. Well, this is going to turn into a fight.
He says you spilled his drink. The scar?
Oh! You nicked his armor. Oh! Ah! 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 That's a brutal way to die.
Is that me?
Yes.
I can get you more credits.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Warm it is.
No droids.
Aw, no cute droid this series.
Kidding me, right?
Get out.
I don't want... Oh!
Open the hatch! Open the hatch!
Just send me away to jail. I don't want to be on this planet anymore. Holy crap. Well, that can't be good for the ship. That's pretty powerful.
Let's go. Yes. If you've never seen a fledgling Mythrol evacuate your thorax, you're a lucky guy, trust me. It might take a while. I'm molting.
Well, that was easy. Oh, he's just closing it back up. Like, nope, don't want it. Don't want it.
This feels. I was hoping to be free for Life Day. Maybe even get home to the family. But I guess that's not going to happen this year.
Ah!
Probably not.
Oh. He purposefully let him come down here and poke around. It's like a carbonite him. So he's got 4 bounties. Bring them all in at once.
There is one job. Face to face. Direct commission. Deep pocket.
That's a very cool costume design. That camera was very Star Wars. I always thought these droids were really funny looking. They look like trash cans. They look like move-in trash cans. Stormtroopers.
He said you were the best in the parsec.
No! Drop your weapons! No, pardon. Sorry.
Please lower your blaster.
Have them lower theirs first.
We have you 4-1.
I like those odds.
Yeah.
Beskar?
This is only a down payment. I have a comptoner of Beskar waiting for you upon delivery of the asset.
Alive.
Container.
Yes, alive.
Yummy! Ha! Oh no! That's a cruel fate to have to watch your friend over the fire, knowing you're next at some point.
This was gathered in the Great Purge. It is good it is back with the tribe.
Yes.
The excess will sponsor many foundlings.
That's good. I was once a foundling.
Oh. Whew. That is one ugly looking thing. Oh no. He's riding it.
Thank you.
I will help you. I have spoken.
Why? For part of the bounty?
Many have passed through. They seek the same one as you.
Did you help them?
Yes. They died.
Maybe I don't want your
Well,
help.
then I don't know if I want your help. What's your cut?
Half.
Half the bounty to guide? Seems steep.
No. Half of the blurg you helped capture.
The blurg. You can keep them both.
No, you will need one. To ride.
He's like holding on by the folds of his skin. Ow.
That's good.
Oh, there we go. I guess it's kind of cute, maybe? It's mostly ugly, but it's kind of cute.
I have never met a Mandalorian. I've only read the stories. If they are true, you will make quick work of it. Then there will again be peace.
No.
Oh no. Bounty droid.
Well...
Droids.
IG unit, stand down.
Didn't see that coming.
I'm in the guild.
The bounty is mine.
Unless I am mistaken, you are as of yet empty-handed.
This is true.
I have a suggestion.
Proceed.
We split the reward.
I will, of course, receive the reputation merits associated with the mission.
Can we talk about this later?
I require an answer if I am to proceed. Alert, alert, alert.
This droid is doing work. Oh boy. That just doesn't seem fair.
Up top. It appears we are trapped. I will initiate self-destruct sequencing.
What?
Whoa, you're what?
Manufacturer's protocol dictates I cannot be captured. I must self-destruct.
Do not self-destruct. They got us pinned.
Oh no.
Self-destruct.
Do not self-destruct. We're shooting our way out. Okay. New plan!
Beginning self-destruct countdown.
No, stop.
Oh, your turn on it. Oh. Woo.
Well done.
Still alive.
I will disengage self-destruct initiative.
Dunk.
Wait. They said 50 years old.
Perhaps it could live many centuries. Sadly, we'll never know.
No.
Oh.
The asset was to be terminated.
Directed by Dave Filoni. Poor bot. I liked him. Alright guys, that was a really good start to this series, and great first episode. Just some background about my experience with Star Wars. I've seen all the movies except for Solo, and yeah, I really love the movies. I've seen the original trilogy maybe 4 or 5 times, but like I think three of them were like when I was young, very young. But I've seen them like twice within the last 5 years at least. Seen the prequel trilogy once, and 7 and 8 I've seen once each as well, and Rogue One I've seen once as well. But yeah, I've only seen the movie so far, so if there are any details I miss or things I get wrong, you guys can let me know nicely in the comments below. I say nicely because I've got some gatekeeping comments, which are inevitable with a huge series like this. Like, oh, you're not a real Star Wars fan. But yeah, this episode was a lot of fun. The guy at the start with you spilled my drink was just causing trouble for no reason. And you know there was a fight coming. And heck of a first battle. Like, the Mandalorian took care of it so easily. Cut that guy in half with the frickin' door, mechanical door. Which is brutal. I mean, I assume you don't die right away, but then it's like the last thing you ever experience is like this trauma of having your body cut in half. But yeah, what a great first line for the Mandalorian 2. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold. That chatty bounty mark was actually really funny. Talking about cleaning out his thorax. No, he said evacuating his thorax. TMI, man. And then he's like, let's go. That was earlier on. He was just a funny character, and I feel like a lot of the side characters are really, really good actually in this series, and it seems like we won't see them again. Like, even this one-off side characters are really, really fun. Like this bounty, like the one who was helping the Mandalorian on track down the bounty. I have spoken, which is really cool. And then the droid. The droid was super fun as well, and you got shot in the freaking head. But yeah, nice little detail that there isn't like a universal form of payment. I don't know what it was like before. I don't think that we ever touched on payment before that much. Or we didn't see the actual like currency before. But now that the Empire has been defeated, it makes sense that there are different types of currency. Again, it could be the case that there were different types of currency even before the Empire fell. But yeah, Imperial credits mean very little now since it has fallen. But yeah, remnants of the Empire still around, stormtroopers, that small contingent. There was only 4 of them and the guy in charge. And yeah, the Mandalorian agrees to a bounty on their behalf, gets a down payment for some Beskar steel, which seems their tribe says is very important to them. It's nice to get it back, which is really, it says a lot about him, that he, instead of like using this payment or saving it or using it for something else, he gets armor for himself to further increase his ability to complete bounties. Like it's a cycle, it's a loop. It's like any video game where you just you complete a mission, you get the reward, and then you use the reward to like equip yourself and then go out there and do more missions. Yeah, I didn't know what a pauldron was, so she said I didn't realize she was melting the Beskar steel into armor for him, so I was just like, what is so it was really cool to see him like put it on, or her put it on him. And so I'm assuming even if he doesn't complete this bounty, because he does seem a little connected to the little Yoda thing. I don't know what the race is called. Can you guys tell me? Do you know? I'm assuming even if he doesn't complete the bounty, that he'll still get all the Beskar steel from the Imperial guy somehow, like just maybe shoot them all up and use it to replace the rest of his suit. That would be really cool. But yeah, I feel like it would take quite a bit for him to renege on his agreement to go after this bounty, because the first bounty, the blue guy with fit gills, he said, he offered more money, more credits than whoever was paying to stay out of jail, and the Mandalorian basically said no. He didn't say no, he was silently like no. He was like, you come warm or come cold. But he seems to, I mean, and for any bounty, people value your the trust they can put in you to complete the job. And for him to, if he changes his mind and doesn't finish this job, that could be an issue for him. But if it's a big enough, I think he connected a little bit with the Yoda, with the species. I don't know what to call it besides the Yoda species, the Yoda baby, because we get some flashbacks to him as a scared kid escaping some sort of violence. He used the term foundling to describe the people who, like kids who were like escaping violence that way, I believe. So yeah, does he kill the droid at the end partially because he connects with this 50-year-old baby Yoda? At first I thought it was very possible that he would kill the droid to get more of the bounty, but he kills it and then like reaches out for the baby, which yeah, it's very interesting. And it's also, I'm very curious as to why this Imperial guy wants him. There's also a scientist, so I'm sure there's some research angle possibly. Is it because he might grow up to be as powerful as Yoda and they want to keep it under wraps or keep him like separated? Is this whole race like high in midichlorian count, which is some people hate from the prequel, but it's in the lore. So maybe the scientists wanted to try to experiment, maybe find ways to extract the midichlorians and make others force sensitive. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. Really some very funny moments in this first episode too. The self-destruct thing. It was just, he kept wanting to self-destruct. It was so funny. And yeah, really liked the credits too. The artwork was really cool. Couldn't show all of it, but I showed that first part in my reaction. Yeah. Overall, very, very solid first episode. It's like a hell of an intro to this new series, and I was jonesing for some Star Wars for sure, so I'm glad that we got some now. Because I actually won't be able to watch the movie, episode 9, for a while, since I'm going to be reacting to it for this channel. So yeah, happy to get some other Star Wars media in the meantime. So yeah, really hyped about that. Anyway, guys, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, yeah, leave a like. Really, really helps out this channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends. Oh, subscribe.